Welcome to my life. Not your life.
Sai Silva?
Yeah.
You think she's the most phony?
Well, maybe not. She's really herself, isn't she? Carole managed to stay along a little bit while longer until Bethany decided she didn't want her around anymore.
Was that a read? Was that a read, Luann?
We're spilling tea, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
Hi, I'm Danny Murphy.
And I'm Evan Real.
And we are feeling cool, not all uncool, to have some tea with Countess Luann. Cheers!
Cheers.
It's
Thank
tea
you.
time.
It's tea time.
Yes.
I love you boys.
Oh,
Good
we
to
love
see
you too. Very good to see you too.
Good to be back.
And it's great to have you back.
And
all
spill
about
some tea. Hopefully
Yes.
not on my white suit.
Not on the white suit, but Love Hotel we are loving.
It's so good, Lou. And we were discussing earlier, we can't imagine you not being on this show. You were made for this show.
You know, it's just perfect because I haven't had a boyfriend in like 7 years.
Okay, and
I've had guys, but not like a guy I want to keep. I was really surprised at the quality of guys.
Yeah.
They brought on, right?
Oh, I know.
Great, handsome. You
but
know.
That's why
Ralph is top tier though. I'm
Ralph?
in love. Yeah.
Oh, you're in love with
Well,
me.
he's hot. We also have some hot questions. So what we're gonna do, you're gonna pick a pastry that looks appealing, and each pastry has a question that correlates to it on our card. So.
Well, I'm all about chocolate.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we're getting right
Chocolate's
into
about
it.
love,
Let's
so-
go. I love it. All right, and what you can do when we read it, you can either answer the question or take a sip of your tea. It's up to you.
Oh, okay.
As an iconic cabaret star, what are your honest thoughts about Ashley Darby's recent performances that have gone viral on TikTok? Have you seen them?
No.
Oh my
I
God.
haven't had a minute. You know, she sang a little bit for me at the Love Hotel.
Okay.
Because I actually worked on a song with one of the guys. Can't tell you too much about that
Oh.
yet, but and then she goes, yeah, I like to sing, and she was thinking about putting something together. So I'm
Oh.
so happy that she brought it to life. That's amazing.
There we go. Okay, so here's Ashley Darby.
Oh, beautiful. You see, she didn't even show me this, and I just saw her at the premiere party.
She's so humble
She is.
to not show you this.
And she-
Okay, so we're into it. We're vibing with
She's
Ashley's
fabulous.
life. I love
I'm
that.
fabulous.
Okay.
I have to go and follow her now on her Instagram
you
closer
do?
because I've just renovated my house in Sag Harbor, which I was telling you earlier.
Exciting.
So exciting. So I'm like picking like wall colors from afar. So I just been super busy. So I'm so happy to see that she's doing well with her show. That's great.
Yeah.
She
I'm
sings
glad
really
that you're so supportive. I love that.
And I know picking wall colors is hard.
It
Is
is.
it easy to pick another pastry?
Oh yes, because I'm gonna go straight for the blueberries.
Ooh.
So when we had Giselle for tea time, she told us that when it comes to Sex and the City, you are the Samantha of the Love Hotel gals. In what ways do you most identify with Kim Cattrall's iconic character?
Oh well, do you remember that famous scene in the Berkshires where Bethany's like, "You everybody,"
And you're
right?
like,
And
yeah.
Am I the Kim Cattrall of the family? Or
That's
what?
right, yeah.
One
Are you
thing
getting laid
and
right
be
now or
another.
not? I mean, what's the problem?
I
Oh,
mean,
she's
you're
the,
making up for all of us, but I'm doing okay.
Really? Am I
I'm
the
doing
Kim
okay.
Cattrall of the family or what? I mean, really?
No, because Kim Cattrall was honest about it.
You know, with Bethany, you have to use humor, right? If you go after her, she's going to come back at you harder. So with her, you have to always use comedy. And, well, I am. I love to flirt. I love men. I've been married twice. You know, marry F, kill 3 times the charm. So catch me if you can. So, you know, I love men. I love,
Amen.
I love my
Amen.
boys.
Yeah, that's
Cheers
right.
to that.
My boys.
Yes.
Cheers
Yes.
Cheers to
loving
that.
our
All
men.
right, which pastry are we doing next?
Let's go with the croissant.
Okay. Okay. All right. You haven't held back your thoughts on the new Rhony. The new Rhony girls.
Well,
I've-
I've held back a lot of
Oh,
things.
okay. Well, the floor is now yours. Which one do you feel is the most phony Rhony?
Oh my God. Oh, God, I forgot her name even.
What? Describe her. How do we help you?
The social media one.
the social media.
Sai?
Sai Silva.
Yeah.
You think she's the most phony?
Well, maybe not. She's really herself, isn't she?
Oh,
Sorry.
was that a read? Was that a read, Luann?
We're spilling tea, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. Where are we headed next on our pastry journey?
I'm like, I don't know where we're going.
Neither do we. The pastries now.
Let's do purple.
Purple. Okay.
Okay, Sonia and Kelly, they have implied or alleged that they were asked to be on this show but were unavailable. Be honest, were they asked to be on this show?
Who?
Sonia and Kelly? Sonia Morgan and Kelly, but they were not asked to be on the show.
I don't believe so. Not to my knowledge.
Okay.
And would they say no? Definitely not.
It seems like maybe scheduling conflicts
totally.
came into play.
So busy.
Yeah.
You can't keep up with them.
Who do you give up with them? I
Who
mean,
do you
there's
think would have done better though if they were cast on Love Hotel, Sonia or Kelly?
Probably Sonia. Kelly's a little shy.
She is. Oddly enough,
shy.
she is a shy girl.
She is a shy girl. She's a gorgeous girl.
Very gorgeous, yeah.
Hot stuff, but I think Sonia would be right up into their stuff.
Oh, yeah. You could have helped Kelly come out of her shell a little bit more for some dating. Yeah.
Yeah, I still do.
Oh, do you guys have some nights out on the town?
Yeah, she finally took me to the
I
Rangers.
remember that. Yes,
And
finally.
there was hot guys everywhere.
Yeah.
Now I know why she goes to the Rangers game all the time.
That's why we watch sports.
Exactly.
If this season of Love Hotel didn't work out for you in Mexico, maybe we can just do a season at the Rangers games. You know what I mean? That'd be kind of fun.
We could just
Love on
we can
ice.
scout.
Oh, yes.
Great
hot
place to
hot
scout.
guys playing the sport or hot guys in the crowd or both
Well, hot
places?
guys in the crowd.
Okay.
Hot guys playing the sport is they're usually taken.
Okay. Oh, true.
You know, but
you can steal
You can
them.
pick up guys anywhere.
Yeah, and
At
hot
the gas
guys are-
station.
Yeah. Oh.
You pick
Isn't
up
it
guys
that-
at the gas station,
No,
Luann?
I got picked up at a gas station.
Oh, okay. I
I got a love note, but this is this was in Italy.
Oh.
He said, "Dai, devi bere un caffè con me,
what
se
is
no
that?
sono morto."
What does that
You
mean?
have to drink a coffee with me, otherwise I will die. And I'm like,
How did
"Okay,
that make you feel?
Good.
That's
Good,
the
okay,
that's
okay.
the most romantic thing I've ever heard.
Really?
I love
Coffee with you,
it's
I
hard
will
out here.
die.
I live in Jersey. There's not that much romance. All right, which pastry?
Let's go to the raspberries.
Okay. Raspberry is, what was the best flirting tip you learned from Shannon Bedore?
Flirty.
Yeah.
Let me think about that.
Take your time.
I don't know if she gave me a flirting tip or no. Wait. She did say something like, or maybe I said it. I love him inside and out, right?
Okay. Yes.
I
no,
want
you
to
did say
know
that,
it
yeah.
inside and out.
Right. Okay. So that
And
was
she's
the.
like inside, right?
Okay. So she probably learned a bit more from you than you learned from her. Was there anything that you observed during her flirting attempts that you're like, oh, maybe that could work for me?
I thought it was just so cute that she never asked a guy on a date.
I know.
Oh yeah.
It was so charming to
Yeah.
me, right?
Yeah.
She's like she's like a girl from the South, but she's really from LA, I think,
Yeah.
right? From California, but she reminds me like a Southern Belle.
Aww.
Yes.
Because she wears she's very Tory Burch.
Yes.
You know, that's her kind of look. So it reminds me of women from the South. She's, I feel like I need to protect her.
Aww.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's a sensitive soul.
Yeah.
She is a sensitive
Yeah.
soul. She cries at the drop
Oh.
of a hat.
Oh, yes.
Don't drop that hat then.
I got all the way in London from Philip Tracy. I'm like,
Ooh.
I love
he's the
it.
header of the Queen of England.
Stop.
I mean, he was because she's not.
Are you-
Rest in peace, Queen Elizabeth.
Wait, speaking of British royalty, I'm picking the next question for you.
Okay. Wait, which one is that one?
It's the yellow macaroon.
Okay.
Now, you have kept the Countess title.
Yes.
Do you think Meghan Markle deserves to keep her Royal Highness title? Because there's a lot of drama about that currently in the
Well,
news.
she's a Royal Highness. She's Duchess, isn't she?
She was a
she
duchess, but
Duchess?
now I think she's tried to hold on to the honorary HRH title.
Right. Which, if you stay in England, then you keep the title. If not, you go back to Duchess. No. But I think she deserves a title for sure.
Yeah.
I think I think good for her getting him out of there because you can't walk out the door without somebody taking a picture and bothering them, etc. So listen, they get a stipend of money, right? Prince Harry, right? What did they make on their book?
I think it was a pretty
50
penny.
million?
Yeah.
100 million? Guess what? The Queen or Prince Charles is not giving them that kind of allowance.
That's true. So they're making bank now. Yeah.
They're making bank in America. Are you kidding?
I think they're happier here
And
too.
they're free.
Yeah.
Right.
And they're free. So I totally get it. I know the royals are probably not happy about it, but I think Prince William is doing a good job.
Yeah.
And Kate.
Yeah. So you're fans of both sides.
I am. I've been to baptism of the King of Greece's grandson, and Prince William was the godfather. Wow. So I know them all.
You have lived the
People
most
think that
incredible
I
life.
picked the Countess title out of a Cracker Jack spot.
At the gas station.
At the gas station. But actually, the de Lesseps were responsible for the Suez Canal, the Panama Canal, and they were the ones that handed over the Statue of Liberty to the United States of America, which is my husband's family. So my kids have that name. So I'm keeping the title pitches
Yeah.
because I've earned it.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes. As you
have,
should.
Yes.
As I should.
Yes.
I love that.
And it's like my hashtag now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And people say, should I call you Luann? Should I call you the Countess? I'm like, you know what? Call me whatever you like, because generally people love to just say Countess. You know,
In my head, I'm always
especially
like,
when you're ordering pizza.
Right. You're always the Countess in our hearts. All right, what would the
And I
Countess
always
like
will be.
next?
It's part of who I am. Okay, I want this donut.
Okay.
ooh. Okay.
That looks good.
You did say recently on Jeff Lewis that Carole Radziwill lied about writing her book.
That's correct.
A, has Carole reached out to you? And B, what else has she lied to us about?
I don't know. Let's see. I don't want to talk too much about that because I feel like she had her time on the show. You know, I only want to say Viva had it right. She just had the wrong person. And she got let go. And Carole managed to stay along a little bit while longer until Bethany decided she didn't want her around anymore.
In the interviews, because she can't say it to my face.
Bethany, all you did this
Bashing me with
season
your-
was bully,
Let's hear.
brag,
Let's
and
hear.
bitch.
Let's
that
hear
was
how I bully.
it.
Let's hear
You-
some examples.
Every
Let's hear an
single-
example.
Okay.
But I don't have anything against Carole. I just like people who are honest.
Okay.
All right, where are we off to now?
We're off to, let's go to the blue.
It's blue. It's Ramona blue.
Oh, Ramona. Blue.
Okay, so Ramona recently had a bit of a Facetune fail,
Oh.
where people accused her of over editing her photos. What?
She's the only person over Facetune.
That is true. Let's give
Yeah.
Ramona some grace. Everyone's
Yeah.
doing it. But what was your honest reaction to the Facetune fail? Because she blamed it on her fabulous gays. She was like, I didn't even touch my face. It was the gays who did it.
Oh, no, she didn't.
Yes. Yeah. Blamed it on the
Oh,
gays.
no, she didn't. You know, listen, Ramona is a friend of social media sometimes, especially when you put out the invitation of Teresa's wedding.
I just got the most exotic, glamorous wedding invitation I ever received in my life, and trust me, I receive a lot. Wait. This is a lucite invitation.
That was awkward. That was wrong.
That was awkward, but she just didn't know. You know what I mean? She didn't know that people could like blow it up and find the address, because that's so. So Ramona either is doing her social media and messing it up. I think that one she did on her own, because the boys would never have done that.
No.
Never.
Yeah.
No,
And
so
I
I think
do
that was a Ramona's own fingers doing that.
Yeah.
think
It was a
so?
Ramonaism, we call it.
Ramonaism, yes,
All
yes.
Well, she looks good.
She looks Ramona looks amazing.
And that's the thing. She doesn't even need Facetune. She looks good with the Facetune, but she
Yeah.
looks almost even better in real life.
Yeah, I
She's
know,
truly
she looks-
ageless by Ramona.
I know, right? She
Yeah.
really does look good. She's living her happiest life, so I'm happy.
She is, yes. All right, where are we off to now?
We're off to, let's go with the pink.
Which of your Rhony OG girls, who would you have loved to have on Love Hotel with you, and who would you have hoped never to check in?
Dorinda.
Dorinda?
Yeah,
She'd be fun.
She'd be so
She'd
fun.
be
But do you know
great.
what? She has told us that she can be a little shy, kind of like Kelly, I guess. But I feel like you could have encouraged her to.
Yeah, I would have been a great wingman for her.
Yeah.
Because Dorinda's been single for a while, so I'd like to see her with somebody. 'Cause
She told us recently a priest hit on her at Rouse.
Yes, she said
where?
At Rails? Rails,
She
yeah.
said a hot 80-year-old priest. Hot 80-year-old priest.
that makes
They
sense. 'cause
exist.
Dee
I mean,
likes to go to church. So.
she does. She
Amen.
does. She's a good Catholic girl.
She
yes.
is. She likes to go to church.
Now, is there a Rhony OG who you would not want to have had by your side during the Love Hotel experience? Is there someone who might have just not?
Well,
not
I
been
think
it?
Sonia would have tried to steal my guy.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
She always gets jealous, Sonia. With
Did
me.
do that, yeah.
Right?
Throw me a guy.
I'm not gonna throw you a guy that I've been going dating and I kiss. That's like not cool. I'm sorry, Sonia.
Honey, you make out with my guys. Luann, my guys.
Sonia, would you be quiet now? Now you're really pissing me off.
It's the hairy thing. It was, you know, we go back and forth, the two of us, over guys. So I think, you know, I would love to see her on the show. Don't get me wrong, but not with me.
Not with
I
you.
see.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Can you
Not with
imagine?
Ralph.
She might hurt
Yeah,
me.
you,
She might
Ralph,
hurt me.
and Sonia would have been.
That would have been a bad combo.
Yeah.
That's why I say they cast it so well because, right? You know, although Sonia says she wants to be with a man who's fat and bald, so she's the better looking of the couple.
One of our favorite moments in the premiere is when you had two guys fawning over you on a couch. You said, "I'll be right back. I'll be right back." Just went off to flirt with someone. Everyone should be taking lessons on how to flirt on this show from you.
Well, you know, I got a little bored by the conversation, and I wanted to walk around and see what else was going on.
Yeah, start with the
So,
scene.
and I was like, I'll be right back, and they could have waited 5 minutes. I mean, you know.
I also loved when you took a walk on the beach. I forget who it was with. And at one point, you're just like, "I'm done."
I'm done.
I'm done.
This is such a great,
Beautiful moon. Wow.
After this kiss, I don't really feel the chemistry, so, I think the oysters aphrodisiacs thing is an old wives' tale. I'm not sure Jerry's quite right for me. Okay, I'm done. It was my first date. Jerry.
Jerry.
You had to end
We
it.
love Jerry. He's a nice guy, but he serves morning and night, and what's important to him is sunrise and sunset. I'm like, so what else do you like to do? Well, I travel. I go, where do you travel to? He goes, well, I go surfing. I'm like, well,
Okay.
all right, I can't.
What about Italy, South Africa? Yeah.
Well, exactly.
Yeah, you
I
travel.
speak
You're
4
everywhere.
languages, so I want
Yes.
to go somewhere interesting.
Wait, and we don't have that much time with you, so I'm gonna pick the last question.
Okay.
The love of your life is right here, and they want you to serenade them with a song. What song are you singing, and sing it for us right now?
Welcome to my life, not your life. There's no turning back. Even while we sleep, we will find you acting on your best behavior. Turn your back on Mother Nature. Everybody wants to rule the world.
That
I
that
love
is
that.
love. Because you know what? Everybody wants to loo the world, but they can't because there's only one Countess Luann.
Or it's money can't buy your class. Money can't buy your class. We got to end on that.
We have to end. We have
My
to cheers to you.
Yes,
Thank you
cheers,
so much for coming to
Luann.
Tea Time with
Cheers,
us.
thank you. So
Thank
much
you guys
fun.
for watching Tea Time. Be sure to tune in next time. This was fabulous.
Fab.